Hi, I'm Mira. Welcome to another story. Let's see where this one takes us. The alchemist's workshop was dimly lit, the flickering light of a single lantern dancing over cluttered shelves and workbenches. Astra sat with their head bowed over an open tome, its worn pages filled with inked symbols and cryptic instructions. The book had belonged to their grandmother, a renowned alchemist who had vanished under mysterious circumstances years ago. Astra had always lived in her shadow, their own modest achievements dwarfed by the stories of her brilliance. Their finger traced the faded text at the bottom of the page, Potion of Absolute Truth. It was a legend whispered in alchemical circles, a formula so elusive that it had become little more than myth. And yet, here it was, written in their grandmother's meticulous hand, annotated with warnings and desperate notes in the margins. "This is what she was chasing," Astra murmured, their voice a mix of awe and apprehension. For years, they'd sought to understand their grandmother's disappearance, driven by a gnawing sense of inadequacy. If they could complete this potion, they'd not only match her legacy, they'd surpass it. But beneath their ambition lay fear. Fear of failure, fear of discovering a truth they couldn't handle. The first trial tested Astra's resolve. To harvest a shard of black ice, they journeyed to the northern mountains, where the wind howled like a living thing. Their hands trembled as they chipped away at the ancient glacier, the freezing cold biting deep. When they returned to their workshop, their fingers were numb, and the shard glittered darkly on the workbench, a prize won at great cost. The second trial demanded sacrifice. Astra needed the nectar of a firethorn plant, found only in the sacred groves of the kingdom. The gates were guarded, and entry was forbidden. Astra hesitated, the weight of morality pressing against their ambition. But the allure of the potion was stronger. They scaled the walls under cover of darkness, slicing their hand on a thorn as they extracted the nectar. The cut burned, a reminder of their trespass. "Why are you doing this?" Rowan's voice cut through the quiet of the workshop. Astra's rival stood by the doorway, arms crossed. They had once been colleagues, even friends, before ambition and pride had driven them apart. "To finish what she started," Astra replied, their voice hard. "To understand what she saw." "She disappeared because of this obsession," Rowan snapped. "Do you want to end up like her? Some truths aren't worth knowing." Astra didn't answer. Instead, they turned to the final ingredient, a starborn crystal. Their mentor, a reclusive figure weighed down by regret, handed it over with shaking hands. "The truth consumes," the mentor whispered. "It doesn't set you free, it binds you." The potion shimmered in the flask, a swirling liquid of deep blue. Astra stared at it, their hands trembling. Rowan stood behind them, tension thick in the air. "You don't have to do this," Rowan said, their voice softer now. "You've already proven yourself." Astra lifted the flask, their heart pounding. "No," they said, more to themselves than to Rowan. "Not yet." The potion burned as it slid down their throat. For a moment there was silence. Then the world exploded into light. Astra saw everything, the interwoven threads of existence, the beauty and terror of absolute truth. Their grandmother's voice whispered fragments of understanding, and Astra felt their mind stretching to its limits, straining under the weight of infinity. When the visions faded, Astra collapsed to their knees. Tears streamed down their face as Rowan knelt beside them. "What did you see?" Rowan asked, their voice trembling. Astra's lips quivered. "I saw everything and nothing. And now," their voice broke, "I don't know who I am anymore." The workshop fell silent as Astra stared at the empty flask, the weight of their discovery pressing down like an iron shroud. Thanks for listening. If the story stuck with you, come back next time for another journey.